Hello, Medish Guiding, good to see you. The North American guys are first here this European early evening or late afternoon. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. This is a very spontaneous stream by me. So most of my streams are quite spontaneous because I always need to look if my health situation, my mood is doing fine, and if I'm able to stream. 2 days ago I had a good stream, and I'm a little bit surprised by myself that I felt like streaming today again. So after the last stream I finished this mansion area. So this is my mansion, the mayor's mansion in this city, my main mansion. And yeah, I like how that turned out, the whole thing. The highlights are for sure here. Oh, what happened to the pool? Where do the sprites come from? That's weird. That's weird. I never activated them. That should be hide it mod. Or it was attached to a newer one. I remember there was something saying you should do that better in this mod than in this mod. But welcome. So where are those? I could do it and hide it, but I have something in mind that there was in one of the newer mods. No problem. All the mods? What do you mean, all the mods? Guiding. Could there be another option? I don't think. Let's do it with hide it and see if it works. This is it. I was first thinking when I was looking here on this area, I was thinking this looks different. Sativa, welcome in. Thanks for the knock. And Will, hey, that's really special with it. Thank you for joining one of my streams. I think you saw that I posted on your Discord in the self-promo channel. And thanks for the first chat. Well, yeah, you are a special person here coming to the stream. Yeah, you are very, and you're let's say it like that. That as long as I am on Twitch, what are more than 1.5 years, and I'm very much around, you were not around that much. So that is what I meant with a special person. Okay, I think this is good again. Also, some things are looking weird. I had those stones, but they are still looking weird. But maybe I changed something with the lights. And it could be that it's coming with that. Yeah, thanks for the follow, Will. I think we should, as you are here first time, let's have a look at the city. Let's have a look at the city. Oh wait, and lightning settings are not looking like I want them to look at the moment. I was playing a bit with longitude, latitude for screenshots. This is a bit better. Okay, well, first the big story about there are other things looking weird. All the fields are looking weird. My visuals are looking weird. What happened? What happened? This is all looking weird. So this is a mod problem, definitely. And some other people had problems with mods enabled in Skype not showing up on stream. And yeah, that's it. Theme Mixer. I don't see Theme Mixer anymore. Yeah, sure. Theme Mixer's problem. We have to reload, but that's not that big deal. Sativa I don't need to save because I just loaded in, didn't build anything. But let's have a look at Skype. Theme Mixer is not there. Theme Mixer disappeared. So loading my game again is not that big deal. Big deal like you had to wait for a long time with your laptop back then. So it needs 3 to 4 minutes. But okay, let's quit this. Let's go into the talk scene. And then let's have a look what happened to Theme Mixer. What happened to Theme Mixer? I will load everything, including Steam, completely new. You can wait until the reload, that's good. That's good to hear. There were some people in the last days telling me exactly about that problem, or not really with Theme Mixer, but with other mods not showing up. Wolfgirl Gaming had it yesterday evening. Oscar Dad had it more than one time in the last weeks. But I never had any problems. And let's see. No, Theme Mixer doesn't show up in my Skype. That's weird. Theme Mixer's gone for you too, but I see it on Steam, so it's still there. Theme Mixer 2. But I'm not subscribed. Okay. Well, this is not Theme Mixer. What was the current Theme Mixer to use? 2.5. There we go. There's a re-upload. Okay. Ah, okay. Nyoko, the founder of Theme Mixer 2.5, accidentally deleted it on the workshop, and there is a re-upload. It is for those who have these issues as well. Wait a minute. This is a re-upload. I'm subscribing to it now. I was thinking, why is this looking so different than I'm used to? And I thought, okay, I had some settings with game anarchy with the lightning, and thought it is what's coming with that, but it's not. So I sub to it, but it does not show up in Skype. Okay, closing Skype again, closing Steam again, reloading all that. And let's see if we get it running now. No, it's not getting it. Maybe I should start the game first for a moment. That could be that Skype is only able to load it after once starting the game. Sorry for that. Normally my game is running when I'm starting the stream. Today I was loading the game after starting the stream. So apologies for that. For you, it shows up. I'm just loading into the main menu one time, and with my experience after that, this should work better. Still no theme mixer. What's going on here? What's going on? Let's see if it's in the content manager. I think I can show you that, what I'm doing here. Even though theme, there it is, in the content manager, but not in Skype. But it's enabled here, so it should show up in game. Also, when it's not shown Skype. So for me, Skype is, I never had real big problems with Skype, but TDW asked on the Discord if there are any problems with Skype or what the community would wish for Skype, because Skype will be also the managing tool for Cities 2. It was developed like for both, and Yeah, for me, the stability of Skype is not good. So sometimes Skype is for me, when I start Skype, it needs minutes or even longer to load mods and assets when it's loading. While loading the mods and assets, I have about 20 to 30% CPU usage by Skype. So, or things like this, mods not showing up, assets not showing up in Skype. So that is for me the main thing what needs where TDW and Chameleon need to work on. So I should thought that these issues would be solved with a update from yesterday. But I think I should write to the TDW on the Discord to tell about this. So, Will, how are you doing? How is your summer going in the Netherlands? Hope you had a nice summer. Saw you posting a new video yesterday or the day before on YouTube. So Will is a YouTube creator with one series Rural Germany and Vanilla City lately. I will give you the link to Will's YouTube channel if anyone is interested in that. So some funky music today with some saxophone. I love the sax. So Will, are you planning to go on with your Cities Skylines 1 series after the release of Cities 2, or are you planning to switch to Cities 2 directly? Yes? Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. More and more people saying that after all the dev diaries that they won't give up their modded, detailed Cities 1 cities because yeah, it will take some time until we have that many assets on the workshop and the needed mods to play in that style with Cities 2. Hey, Tar Heel, welcome in. Good to see you. I was missing your streams in the last days. Some shoutouts for the other creators that are showing up, were showing up in the stream. Medish and Tahil. Oh, okay. The slash shout out of Twitch is not. Ah, this is looking better. Yeah, this is looking like my city by the from the visuals. And so I have to do the shout out for Madish with the other command because Twitch doesn't want to let me shout out to people in a row. Hey, let's have a look. First, the usual things. Moving the camera around so that everything can be loaded and the camera is moving smooth. Then I, at the beginning, always disable these road tools here. I bring the brush strength a little bit down from 1, so that if you don't do that, if the brush strength is on 1 and you place some foliage, some trees and bushes. Hey, Matt, also here. Oi. You can place multiple instances at once, and that's not good for your FPS. Okay, the next step is where we stopped before. Give Will, who's here today the first time, a short tour, a short introduction into my city. So this city was planned after I had a 2 years Southern European build. I wanted to have a Central European style city, and I chose this map to rivers that is quite old and very often used. But I wanted, I had in that Southern European build a very hilly, buildable area, so I had to deal constantly with height differences, and I wanted to have a more flat area. That changed after some time here in this city that I was bored of building only flat. I will show you later. Oh, Medish, what did I miss? I will be full dropping modded Cities 1 for Cities 2 immediately upon release. I'm tired of so many mods and excited to get back to Vanilla Camp. I'm also excited to get back to Vanilla Plane. I was at the beginning of the year I was thinking about let's do something more vanilla. I never used all of the DLC stuff, and let's go for something like that. Then the Cities 2 release came, and I said to me, okay, when Cities 2 comes out, there is anyways only vanilla playing possible for some time, or slightly modded, as I assume one mod after the other appears, and the amount of assets is rising over the first months. And so I said to me, okay, let's go fully for this city. Otherwise, I would have had different modded City Skylines builds. And since the announcement of Cities 2, I went full send with this city to get the most done that is possible. I will never finish the city because I wanted to build between here, the whole part between the two rivers up to here, and also this part here. And I'm building now 2 years on the city. You see what I built. Heavy detailer, that has to be said. So that takes time. So I would have built some more years on this city to finish it. And I wanted to do a really huge old town. Now, after building on the city some years, I would say I messed up a bit the scaling of the city. So this is only one part of the old town, and I was planning to do another part of Old Town here, or still planning to do something like that. A bit different from this, I would say, Old Town that is in a developed from medieval times with only or mostly curved roads and yeah, very old medieval buildings in there, and mixed up with modern ones and the other ages. But on this island, I wanted to build something like more a city like where a huge palace is, and maybe a monastery, something like that. Now my plan is to make that island, that river island, smaller, to be able to finish that one day. And yeah, it's very huge old town. In the end, if I would finish this city in all this area, I think it would be okay to have such a big old town. Yeah, but I had to fade out the city now very fast into this area, and this here is still the most high-rise area here in this part, and yeah, I had only this small area to fade out. And the same here. Okay, this part still needs to be built, and I think that's yeah, the scaling could have been better in the city, but I think you will always find things you would have done differently after you build some time on the city. Well, a lot of people starting new city then, but there was no option for me. Yeah, put so much into this, and I feel like as well, I feel like I cannot give up this city in this state when Cities 2 is releasing. We have here this marina area that was the story. My story for that is it was a new development after this harbor area wasn't used anymore for cargo movements and other areas with some warehouses and companies around there, industry around there, disappeared, and they developed this to a pedestrian zone area, mixed area with commercial and with modern residential, hotels, offices, some special stores here, the flagship stores, and it was very fun to build this. It needed way longer than I thought, and this was also the part where I got bored of building only flat, and I got into, okay, let's do some height differences here. So the area here, the height, what is on the height of the quay, is a little bit lower than the normal street level here in the city, and yeah, so that opened up the options to build things like this here, the connections with stairs and pathways. Most of them functional. This is the heavily used one because that is the best connection to the tram stop over there. And on the other side here, we find the real marina area here with that huge yachting club and other boat clubs and a rowing club. And this is meant as a cultural building, museum, and event building here. And another example for building with different height levels here. I wanted to build a modern residential complex, and we have different height levels here. This is on the level of the quays. Then this is a level of this road or these two buildings, and then smooth. Thank you for the resubscription. Thank you very much. And this is again on that main level here, and or as you see here, yeah, I put that building onto the quay level of the quay, and yeah, it's lying more or less in a hole here. I filled a hole, Moose, as you are the biggest hole filler I know in the community, so that information for you. And you will find always parts in the city that are not finished yet, even not detailed or more like that. Yesterday evening I worked on this area here. This will be yeah, forestry area as well, something like that, forest area. And yeah, ended the detailing of my mansion. Oh, is there a guy still swimming into the wall? No. And I detailed this as well, or not detailed. I started this as well, the parking. This will be a huge parking space slash event space for this part of the city. And yeah, a lot of backyards are not detailed. This is again something that we did on stream for the details. Yeah, as it's anyways not possible to finish this city. I'm just building what I am in the mood for, and go for that. Oh, Moose again, German talking. Moose, hope you're doing better after your bike accident. Moose is writing, this city is so beautiful. I like to visit it and will bring Salem with me, and we can meet with Toby and have tasty food at the water. Yeah. So Moose, this is my personal mansion here in the city. So I think Salem and you and me could have a good time here. Yeah. So this dog is cat friendly. Yeah, you don't have to or Salem does not have to worry him. Or I put him into the cellar. It's okay. And I think this hammock could be something for Salem. Oh no! Want to be, yeah, lying here, watching the water, the hills with the forests and the cliffs. There. So what did I miss in chat? Before Moose entered. Hopefully not. Will said something. And Matt, sorry for that. Well, I just can't give up on modded gameplay. Yeah, that's the same for me. Yeah, I'm enjoying the modded the things like detailing and things very much, or going for realism, somewhat of realism. So yeah, I don't think we have to wait too long in Cities 2 for having mods and assets, but also the amount of assets in Cities 1 now on the Steam Workshop is that huge that you have that many different objects that you can use for specific builds. Yeah, that cannot be done for Cities 2 within a half a year. Yeah, it developed over years with Cities 1 as well. Thanks for the city is looking great, Steve. And Matt is enjoying the music, yeah. Okay, what else? I will catch up with stream and then we go on. Moose is waking up. How did the sports go this last weekend? Okay, are you gym buddies? You two, Will and Moose. Will is answering to Moose in German as well. I will translate it for those who are not used to that. I am German, and I always say it's okay for me if someone does not feel comfortable with English. You can write German as well in chat, and I will, if someone does that, I will translate it for the other ones. Also, sometimes I'm switching to German if there comes a raid by a German streamer, for example. I'm switching to German for some minutes. Will was answering to Moo's German message. Oh, that sounds like a good idea. May I come with you? Leider, but unfortunately, I didn't use a translator. Yeah, even better, Will, even better. But Dutch and German are not that different, and yeah, a lot of people, Dutch people, can understand or even talk or write some German. So another thing, yeah, we did. I did work on a find indoor-outdoor pool area here. I used the Sully water park assets here to build a slide, non-functional in this case, because I don't want to use all the pools and so by Sully, so just for the looks. And detailing here in that area is missing. We built this area inspired by Weiße Stadt in Berlin. It's a residential, or it was a residential project, I think, from the 1930s. And these are the assets for that by Josh and I think Jens did it, mainly Josh. And I wanted to use this, especially this building, and all these, and build something like a residential project. And this will be an old industrial area, but here is nothing detailed yet. Just the buildings are put down, and the same with a lot of backyards here. I just started some trains, so yeah, here we have a train running. Put a lot of work into the track system in the on the rail yard. Oh, you had an I remember, Will. You were in Moose stream on Friday, and you were talking about some competition at the weekend. Hope it went good. Yeah, the assets will take time, and I heard some asset creators that said I won't. Namely, it was on stream, so I think I can say that. Namely, for example, not done yet says he won't redo any of his assets to bring them into CS2, even if it's just even if he could just use the model and do all the other work to bring it into the game, or maybe texturing again. So I think there are some asset creators that won't do the work to bring their older or their old assets, their CS1 assets, into the build. Yeah, so the rail yard is huge construction site still. We have some finished area here next to the rail yard with this industry area here. This is a combined bus and tram depot. This is looking weird here. Why is that color like that? I have to have a look at that later. And yeah, and we have this huge mod area alongside the city wall. And here in this part where it's a little bit wider combined with the park. So the central thing in the park is this huge skate park for a Central European build, maybe a bit too huge or a bit too much in the city center when it's that huge. Oh, here's something weird as well. What's going on? What's going on in my city? I have to fix that now. or maybe best is just to use this current tool. Hope it's working. Really? Then I will raise this up, not down. Should be okay. What else I'm missing? He was running, okay, good one. Water polo, yeah, I heard of that you play water polo. Or I think you had one. Didn't you have once a stream on YouTube? We talked about you playing water polo. You are building, Matt, you are building Völklinger Hütte? Yeah, that's my inspiration. I visited Völklinger Hütte, what is UNESCO World Heritage for industry culture, and it's in the very west of Germany, in the near of Saarbrücken. So really not far from the border to Luxembourg and to France. And yeah, it was the first industrial area that became UNESCO World Heritage, I think back in the early 90s. And yeah, I wanted to build something like that. The idea is to have here some part of abandoned slash museum industrial area with that old steel factory, but as well developments of new industry, office areas, and so that's the idea for that part. Yeah. If you're Dutch, you should understand at least some written German. Okay, written is easier than spoken German for you Dutch people. And Will, one more special thing I built. This also by real life inspiration, but the real life inspiration is not that nice than mine. It's in real life. It's in Mainz in Germany, an overpass from the district that what is directly at the Rhine River over the main road, the Rheinallee. So what is Rhine Alley to the Neustadt, and there it's just something like this part, yeah, an overpass with some steps and some benches and sitting features, and I made it a little bit more huge, I would say. Overpass slash park area, functional with functional paths, and ending in this park area here. So yeah, I think that's a highlight as well in this city. Yeah, and in the old town, not so easy to find the real highlights. Yeah, I like this city castle here, for example, or the river island, or the whole area here around that medieval town hall. Very much. Also, this plaza here turned out nicely. So again, try to catch up with the chat. Okay, some Dutch talk. Don't know if your education system can be worse than the German one. Not only in the Netherlands, yeah. But in Germany we have way more problems. In the I just read that Germany in the ranking of the quality of education, global quality of education, is just in the mid-range anymore. So yeah, 40 years ago it was different. We were in the top 10. But in the last 4 years, not many good things were happening in the Dutch education system. Occasionally on Twitch. Yeah, that's where we met. Matt in the Potatoes TV stream, and was was where more German was spoken. Hey, you will be in Völklinger Hütte next week. I like it very much. I would go there in another time, 100%. And I'm not living that far from there. 1.5, 2 hours. Staying in Lorraine, but in the German-speaking part, literally 200, 300 meters from the border. Yeah, nice. Hope you have a nice time there, Matt. Tar Heel, Team Manager 2.5 disappeared. New City made an mistake, so it was disappearing on the workshop, and there is this. I posted it. Will did it. I posted that link before. There is a re-upload that you need to use now. Yeah, but Matt, asking northern German people for being able to talk Platt, that is an old accent, and I think it's very similar to Matt is the expert for that. Very similar to Dutch or even Danish. Yeah, to those languages, or developed out of the Frisian context, and I don't think you find that many young people being able to talk Platt. Okay. Wonder why it got deleted. Look, Moose, look at the description of the succeeder. New City says that something like he accidentally made a mistake there, and it was deleted from the workshop and wasn't able to re-upload the original one with the same same ID. So yeah. Okay, Moose. Still using the OG one. Okay, yeah. If there's anything by Will or anyone else who are interested in this city, the OG one was by someone else, Tahil. The OG one was by someone else, but with the 2.5, New City overtook the Mixer, and yeah, he did it. So Theme Mixer 1 and 2 are a different topic then. That shouldn't have that issue. So let me know if you're interested in any more stories or any more insights, views of the city. Otherwise, I would like to jump into that area, because this small part is missing detailing to get the whole river part here, river line detailed, and sure, for sure this part as well. But I would go for working on this, but hey, Will, when I'm streaming, it's more about talking and chatting and and things like that for me than about getting much building done. So no worries, no worries. If I want to be not disturbed or not, the word is missing in the moment. I used it earlier, written in a chat. Distracted. If I don't want to be distracted and build, I won't stream. Stupido, and not done yet. Yeah, not done yet. I was referring to you some minutes ago, only so that you know that we talked about you. It was about the what you said in Moose's stream, I think, that you won't redo your old assets for CS2. And we were talking about, yeah, what it will take to redo or for the asset creators, or yeah, update the assets for Cities 2. And I said that you told us on the stream that you won't do it, and I think there will be some more asset creators like you as well. So this staircase, let's start here. I will build a planter here next to the staircase to have something, yeah, between those both. Or we could also just do it in a different way. So this is anyways PO. First, I don't like too much that it's not parallel to the wall here. Do that first. And Supido, how are you doing? How's how are your holidays going? Just came back from work without payment. Company's fault. So it was not something you like to do for without paying. So it's more like the company you work for messed that up. So that's bad. Adjusting this as well as this. Ah, yeah, and I wanted to grab these to use that wall to bring it down. Oh, that was not down. Down there. Oh, there are ads. So close that gap. We do it like that. And do the same here. Close that gap. Then I put just bushes in there. And on this end, we need that wall. And to be able to do that, I just copy this. Copy this, put it there, and everything we don't need, I merge. And hide in there. So we have the same wall as on the other side. Normally it should be 3 minutes because you have to play 3 minutes of ads an hour. So that's not coming by any streamer or something like that, Matt. It's that is Twitch. For 1 year now, every affiliate streamer and partner streamer has to play 3 minutes of ads or in an hour, or everyone gets a pre-roll when entering the stream. I decided to go for having after an hour 3 minutes of ads. Before I did every half an hour 1.5 minutes, and I decided to go for 3 minutes after 1 hour because the 3 minutes can be used better for going to the restroom or standing up, doing a little bit of self-care. 3 minutes, and so I decided to go for that. I often get less ads than 3 minutes. Don't know. When I'm in streams where I get ads, often other people from another place on the earth go for have longer ads than me. I don't know what algorithm is making the decisions there, how many ads, how long ads you get at your place. What to put inside of that? I think we can work with that line script tree bit. Oh, and we need part of wall there as well. Oh, line script tree can be one thing used there. I think this alder can be used here as well to fill that. By the way, Plattdeutsch didn't develop from Frisian. Oh no! Saxon. That's so cool, yeah? Every time I meet Matt in my stream or in other streams, I learn something of my own, the German history. So always happy about Matt having around and being able to teach me something that I didn't know before. Ah, okay. On paper, Dutch forms a dialect continuum with Luxembourgish or Frankish. Yeah. So the dialect of not of potatoes dialect is Frankish. So that is something where you find similarities. Okay, let's just use those. This huger. I fill that hole with some bushes and trees. Yeah, my fingers crossed as well. Not done yet. That's really bad to not get paid for work. Then this is knocking. Welcome in. Welcome in, Jan. Hope you're doing well. Today. It all comes down to tribal divisions, really. The Franks, the Saxons, the Frisians, the Bavarians, the Alemannians, Fabians. Yeah, sure. So, since when is Germany one big country? So that's not that long. Yeah. Before we had for a long time the a lot of different little states and kingdoms. So if you have a look at history from my point of view, so from my not very well educated point of view of history, German history, it is still a quite new development that we have all these different parts of Germany somewhat united. Yeah, Roman Empire. Well, oh, Genesis has got a new Rubik's Cube. I never solved the Rubik's Cube. Never did that done. I wanted to put a wall or a fence here. Something like that. I think so. We scale that down. Does that fit in? I think that's quite good. Fitting in here. That's quite good. And then in this part, I would go for just some bushes, trees, and so on, like we did it here. Or maybe I could copy paste some things and adjust them. I never understood this Rubik's Cube, and I'm still impressed by the people that you see that they do it very fast. And as I see here, Genesis, you are one of them. The 3x3 personal best is 16.42 seconds. Um, let's pick those ones. Oh, maybe we have a lot of them here as a palette. So I would like to work some of those. We'll use those. Maybe that cluster as well. Nettles. Let's use those as well. Down here. First, these ones. Should work out. These first, these grass assets. These are more or less fillers for me. Now, like you see it here, they are there, but when the other plants come through to it, they are not the dominant parts. Yeah, well, thanks for stopping by. Very, very nice. Very happy about that. More inside of that. Okay. There we have the one I want to choose. Give it to me. Can be much taller. I cannot not get that. Oh, let's use the picker. Okay. Um, this one we used. And I want to use more on the edges. Oh. Okay. Let's see where we could put some darker green spots in here. What to do with that chair? I think we just hide it in a way. Well, give it to me. What I want. The pine shrub. There we got it. So that's how I do foliage, or yeah, plant things most of the time. I pick up a palette of different bushes, trees, and so on, and then mix it individually up. Until I think this is good. Please bring some color spots. Time to time I love this work. It's really relaxing. Osama Shah, thanks for your follow. Hope I pronounced your name correctly. Welcome in. Okay. Just I'll go for the same bench there. Please give me a bench. These ones. That is more run down. The one that is in better condition. And put a bin next to it. Let's see. And this one could be here as well. Oh, I missed to delete that rail here. Let's do that first. Push it into the wall so that it's not seen anymore. Oh man. Don't move that fast somewhere. think that's okay. I don't like that edge here too much. I will hide it with a curve. Maybe it's better to go for am I able with this terrain conforming to PO this? And then, yeah, perfect. Hope it will turn out in the end like I am hoping. But we can make it definitely turn out like I want it to be. That to the curves here a bit more like this. I just want to use one. You need it all the way, so let's move the things a bit more. Moved it way more in direction. All right. It should turn out the way I like it, but the main thing is now, can I rotate it in the way I would like that? And no, not. Means I just grab the parts that are this side of the curb. Ah, damn. Then, oh, here I got some vertices that I don't want to. Come on. Oh, that's right. Now I make push that down and it does not work, or what wrong? Ah, there. I wanted this to be a small ramp, but this does not turn out like I wanted. Maybe I just leave it like it is. Enough time spent on that. Enough time spent on that. Okay, this building needs something like a terrace here. I would have a look for a wall. Fitting, maybe the best fenced wall fitting to that style of a building. Maybe these ones here could fit in a way. It's not really. Most of those are very worn down. This could be one I go for. This could be also an option. Maybe the best option. Yeah, I think I take the last one we had there. Make it PO. happened to my camera? Hey, it's got more dark here. Give me a minute. I'm going to the restroom and adjusting the lights. I'm back, and the shutters are open. Lightning is better now. Thought I heard a cat. Should be parallel. Now it is. Oh, and another thing, the wall should start on that height. That's okay. We use the same wall for the right. Plus 90 degrees is this. Now we need a surface. Something similar to this. Really similar. We don't have, but fitting to this. Maybe the color. This could be near. We make it a bit darker. Oh, this one is not POable. That's not POable, but that should work anyways. We able to move. Let's check that. Make it darker. Oh, we are not. But even though I think we can go for that one. Not sure if the height is thing. Go. Uh-huh. Oh man. Why can't they leave a building through the door like normal humans? Okay, we need to raise it more. Hey Dennis! Good to see you in my stream as well. Thanks for stopping by. How are things? It will not turn out like I wanted. I need really a surface that I can PO. Yeah, for me, the things are going well the last 2-3 days. Very well. Oh, and this house is not parallel. So yeah. But on my end, that's often changing fast. But that has something to do with my health problems. Always try to enjoy good days as much as possible. Oh, save the game. Let's do that. Didn't do that so far today. Are you still playing City Skylines, Dennis? Or are you waiting for All Cities 2 mainly? Okay, we need another surface. This one? The oval? Yes. Yeah, a lot of people are not in the mood to play more Cities 1. But we had that talk earlier today. That there as well, like me too, more and more people that think that they go on playing Cities 1 even after release of Cities 2, because it will take some time until we have that many options to play the game not vanilla. Yeah, vanilla isn't very appealing to me either. So that's the main reason why I think it's needed to play Cities 1 for me after release of Cities 2 as well, and I don't want to give up this save. I wouldn't have had a problem with Cities 2 being released a year later. I'd say. Yeah, I have to raise it that much to cover all of these things, but that's not really an option, so better give me a Terraform network. So I will play Cities 2 vanilla, definitely, and I'm looking forward to it. I really think I will enjoy playing vanilla again with the new game, with no new possibilities how to play vanilla. Yeah, but I don't think I'm happy with playing only vanilla for a long time. Yeah, thanks, Dennis. I had that point at some point this year or in the last month, I realized, oh, I think my PO skills really developed a bit. Where I thought, okay, some usual movements like what I do here at the moment. So the thing, or mainly, let's say like that, the things I'm used to. And when it not comes to POing a whole building, even though a POing whole buildings is not that big deal anymore for me. So yeah, I realized at some point that my skills really developed. But that's the usual thing with everything in life. Yeah, you do something often when you train it, then you get better. Huh? Then you get better at it. Chris, what? Simin say PO. Simin, Simin, someone. Ah, someone. What wrong keys did you press to get to get that done? Only the O's. The O's are the new I's, huh? Or the I's are the new O's. Better that way around. Yeah. Same here on my keyboard. How are you doing, Chris? So if someone says PO, that's the call for Chris. Chris is doing even more crazy, crazy detailed build than mine, I would say. Absolutely recommend it to have a look at that city. What we talked about that in different streams yesterday and the days before. Why is it why are UK people feeling temperatures around 25 or 25 to 30 degrees Celsius as hot? That's for me really the best weather. So blue sky and 25 to 30 degrees is the best weather. Best weather you can get. Dennis, are you agree to what I said, or are you agreeing to Eclipse as a UK guy that you aren't used to that? Well, that's fine. I will leave that like it is here. Ah, okay, yeah. Above 30 degrees was never really an issue for me, but now as I'm getting older, as I'm not that fit anymore, not a sportsman anymore, I have more problems with that. But I was doing triathlon competitions with having 38 degrees outside, and was not that big issue for me. What the heck is this? That's better, but not nice. So I used this speed bump thing here to hide what you see here. So that comes with that road, but I want to use that road here. So I made the decision to hide those ugly things. Forty-one. Well, did the height of the node change here? I think so. No. Not the node causing this. No, what changed here? Not how to do. Okay. This is still weird to me. Oh, a cat at my legs. As long as the water is the same temperature. Yeah, Chris, have a good one. So I'll just copy this for this end. And cat on desk. Hello. I think she's here for her evening treat. And do you see that tail in my, or the front of my face? Interesting. Interesting. Let's show you more cat content. Give me a minute. There we go. Cat on desk. Can only need a minute or so until the cat will lie down on my right hand that I also use to move the mouse. So that's usually the case, that she tries to... Okay, these things come because this. Oh, leaving the desk again. That means she's really into getting her treat. I will change the camera again. So that should work fine again. So, okay, we push that more back and we don't have this issue. Try that here as well. But we have to push it far back and I don't want to have this gap. I'll leave it like it is. Or it was. Okay, for me. Let's see how we get that nice. Oh, now in that group, explode the group. this only as one group. The only thing we can hide it is make that higher. Or will won't work like I was hoping. This more back. That it's not too much of that weird thing there. I can live with that. Maybe it's possible to get rid of them with sitting. No, it's not. Yeah, I think that's okay like that. Not sure how to use that space here. I think it's just parking. Oh, I think we will do that just as parking. But let's have a look first for some decals we could use here in this area. Maybe here with these fancy buildings we could use some of the fancy decals. Chameleon. What chameleon did? Oh, I used that before. That's too much. That's more too much. This could fit maybe to this building. Put that here as an option. This could fit here. That could fit there. This one. I think I like this better here than this. That could be one for this building. This one. Yep, I think I go for these three. As most of the time going for PO for the decals. Okay, this is not plain. Why is this not plain? Where do these holes come from? Like that a little bit darker. This maybe. Okay, road not 100% parallel to that building. Try to change that. Right. And that's the reason why I usually use PO for decals, because I can up the details with that. Always forget to drink when streaming. The cat left, by the way, again. Searching for a treat somewhere else, maybe. Yeah, fitting. Okay, as well. I think the color is good. Combination with that building. Does this road have parking? No, no, no. I think I would like to use a curb on this side of the road, just to have something between this red of the walkway and the decal. Yep. I think I can like that more, but I think we should put that curve completely around. Okay. That's good. That's good. So we need some parking in front of the building. And that is not showing up on that. Don't. Okay. No. Only working on surfaces. This one I need these or these work better. Now let's have a look if they show up. Yeah, they show up. Good way. Always wondering how to turn them around. Where's the front? Where is I think this, yeah, I think this is where the front of the cars will be. Oh, my music is not as loud as it should be anymore. That's better. Oh, some parking. So that's the main entrance to the building. I'd like to use some planters or plant pots. I'm thinking at those shopfront planters. Yeah. Or let's do it a bit different. Use the line tool. And this nice function to use control click and being able to change other things then I like very much. There we go. There we go. For the entrance. We need some vehicles on the balconies and on the roof terrace. On the road detailing list, residential. You could put the petting pool on the roof. If it's raisable, because it's a building, I'm not sure about that. It is, it is. Yeah, I like that. Ah, okay, these buildings walls are looking interesting enough. But I had this for decoration of the building. Yeah, modern buildings often have that wood parts on. Maybe that's not too bad for this wall. We have that wood decoration there. Oh, wrong key. Now we need it as PO to make it fitting well. Yeah, I think I like that. Yeah. A bench for roof, this, or you have a lot of different types of that bench. Maybe we have one that fits well to that wood here. This maybe. Or this one. I think this one was best. Yeah, and we should put that woody decoration as well on the other side of the building. Oh, this is not perfect parallel. Okay. What else? Oh, this is good for parking thing here. But if we want to use the standing one at some places, some of them shouldn't be functional, so I take the decal ones, delete these. But then we have the problem decal on decal and the Z fighting issue. Here it's okay. Ha! Ha! Mr. Tadhouse will come in. How are you doing? Thanks for your follow. I always have that as well, that I find people where I was sure I'm following and I'm not following. So no worries. Happening to me as well, way often. How are things? No work today. Yeah, I'm doing quite well the last days. So I have some more huge or some quite huge. There's still a bump here. What happened here again? I have some health issues in my life, and so that's not my usual state that I'm doing well. Often different, so I'm quite happy and try to enjoy when I have some good days in a row. What is your hacking problem here? Do what I want. There's still a bump. Okay, still a bump, but as long as it's hardly seen, I'll leave it like this, and I don't spend the terraforming network on that. Okay, that should work out well. So we have the outer ones are functional. So I use the laying bullet for that. Hey, take your time, Pat, for eating. And I'm feeling that I have to eat soon as well. That means we will wrap up, I think, in about half an hour or so. Um, I'll look for prop cars. Here. Don't like the colors too much. Not exactly like that. That's not the current. So maybe little blue is okay, but different. Okay. Let's look what else. Yeah, I think these I want to use on that building here somewhere. What is this room here? Top. That's not really my thing to do now. Detailing inside there. The exact positioning and the exact height we will do, we'll move it. That's decal. We have a prop drain as well, I think. Working better then. For sure, we need solar panels. So where to put roof? What is a modern building without solar panels? Is something wrong? Bikes around here we will use for sure as well. Even be one on the balcony. Here. Not sure what to do with this space here. Maybe we should have done this as a big planter or garden part. Yeah. Table that can be used very good on balconies. That's the thing table. We will put this up here. I think I like it better when it's here. This is not really fitting on these balconies. But this could be an option for the roof, or that area where all people of the house community can go. We need more plants. I just put plants down here because we have to resize them. Then we resize them all together and put them and move it where we want them. Mm, this one is needed, definitely. 1 or 2 times. The table is too big for that. This planter. And drill on the top here. Okay, let's place the things in the correct position. Make it different. We just need a table. What could be a good table? This one. I like that table a little bit darker. This one. Hmm. Okay. Okay. All this play thing, these things. Normally that is a asset creator. Don't like that. Even that. Let's get rid of that. I'm not really fitting there, huh? In this orientation. We need more tables for balconies. Where are the other ones? Where did I miss them? Yeah. There's a lot of saxophone in this song. So And be okay, huh? We'll need more. Even those will not be enough. You don't need them there. All right. These were the ones I want to use here. Where are they? And the rest comes up on the roof. What here? Hey, that should be okay. Oh, this is floating very much. Yeah, I think this is it for this stream. I need to cook my dinner. And then I will maybe go on with that area or go to bed. First and have a look who Who is on? So, Moose for sure, but we rated Moose 2 days ago, and there is our friend Shilka Life. He's playing, unfortunately, not cities like he used to do last year or the years before. He's playing vanilla at the moment after a huge break, because he had, yeah, thanks Supido for the raid messages. The first one, pick for everyone, and the second one is a pick for the subscribers on this channel. So yeah, we would say hi to Shulka, although he's playing vanilla, and yeah, his PC was not doing well with that heavily modded style he did before, and he was very annoyed about all the troubleshooting all the time. So yeah, let's hop over to Shulka. Having a look what he is doing there today. Yeah, you too, Stupido. Thanks for being here, for modding a bit. And yeah, if my health issues stay on that low level like last days, I could do a stream within the next days as well. So let's hope for that. Thanks for the new photos today and the resubscription by Moose. And yeah, let's raid over.